Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Apologies for being so late. Twitch is giving me a real hard time, and I had to switch my browser. Wait, don't go live. There's a terrible. Uh oh, it's too late. Yeah. So for some reason, Twitch is not supporting the browser that I normally use, which is Opera GX. Uh, made me log in with Chrome. So now I've got several different browsers open. Evening, Meowtary. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, that's my long-winded apology. Sorry about that, everyone. And hopefully this goes well. I unfortunately don't have access to the 3-minute ads, and I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work with our normal ad scheduling, but I'll do my best here. HeistGeist. That is the game we're going to be playing today. It's very cool. It's a Cyberpunk RPG based around doing heists. But the interesting thing about it is it's got like a Griftland-style card-based combat system. We're going to be picking up in the middle of a heist. I had to put a stop to at the beginning or the end of my video that I put out earlier today. But I will do my best to explain everything that's going on. We just beat a mini boss and we've got our health pretty low at the moment. Bit of a rough fight. But let's hack in here. And if anything's too loud, just please let me know, and I will adjust everything on my end as best as I can. Okay, bridge node. A new type of node. Capture it to remove the lock. Destroying the bridge will make the node inaccessible. Okay. So we need to do 2 damage, but no more than 2 damage. We have 3 turns to do it, and then we also have to hit this. Okay. So this is useless to me. Too much damage. Being said, we can hit this for 1, and then apply a virus to it that will reduce it to 0 next turn. Let's end our turn. And then we can one-shot this guy since it has 3 health. Bing, bang, boom. Easy dub. $100. All right, we unlock the next zone. Healing. Don't mind if I do. First aid kit. Despite all the barking, that old dog Kowalski still knows how to bite. Alex noticed a half-decent first aid kit hanging on the nearby wall. Perhaps a little patching up wouldn't be the worst idea. Please do. Some of Alex's wounds ran too deep for regen foam and stim pills to heal. She handled the rest as best she could. Okay, take some more with you. Heals 3 HP to self and gain bleed. Huh, but if we combo it, it becomes much better. Okay. Alex grabs some med supplies in case they decided to make another move soon. Being in the crosshairs of top-tier bounty hunters is no joke. Better be safe than sorry. Okay. I think I might actually... We want that in our deck. It's pretty useful for removing bleed. What does it upgrade into? Doesn't gain bleed. Okay, that's super useful. This removes bleed and toxic. I mean, that seems much better than this version. I guess it heals 1 more, but who cares? Okay, we'll keep that in the deck. Oop, wait, hold on. It's not actually in the deck. Where is it? I have 21 cards already. Okay. Let's get rid of a charge. I find myself not using them that often. And toss in a sloppy patch-up. Save those changes. Move on to whatever this is. Secure storage. A heavy-duty door at the far end of the lab marked A11 rang a bell with Alex. I put that in my notes when I was playing during the video recording. What really caught her attention, though, was the fortified keypad lock equipped with robust anti-tamper features. Seemed gaining entry without the right code, or at the very least, half a kilo of directional explosives was out of the question. Okay, hold on. Let me consult my notes here. The code is 0451. And we saw that earlier on a whiteboard. 0451, here it is. The light turned green and the door sprung open. Years of practice taught her what to look for. The sturdiest looking container in the room. You found one labeled low velocity shield penetration prototype. Not the particular prototype she's after, but still something that should come in handy. Okay, ignores shield, deal 2 damage, and if you combo it, you also gain 2 shield. That seems pretty strong. Let's keep it. Let's get rid of some bees. What do we want to get rid of here? It only gives us shield if we combo, though. I think we get rid of quick attack. One of them. One quick attack. Or a slow blade. Sounds good. Another no intel area.
Pardon me, ma'am. Do you work here?
Yes.
Yes, of course. How can I help you?
Yeah, right. Sorry. I'm looking for the administrative department. They were supposed to prepare some certificates. Could you, point me in the right direction?
Oh, but the administration is in the other building on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Ah, fantastic.
Idiot. Can't trick me. Useless advice. Unless they spent a lot of money on that security room, blowing up the wall next to the door is probably much easier. That's very true. That's very true. That's interesting. Because I saw that previously. I wonder how it knew that I had read that. All right, let's call our person, and it looks like we have our first branching path of the game.
Any idea why I've just bumped into a vortex guy in the hallway?
Sasha, someone made the last-minute schedule change. They started moving the goods 15 minutes ago.
What?
There's an armored truck full of Vortex guards already on site. We missed our chance. Get out of there now.
If they're still here, it means the chips are too.
Maybe you misheard the part about Vortex armored truck.
Clearly, Alex still wants to do the job. They're not expecting me. I mean, that much is true. We just talked to one, and he wasn't very on guard. Any way to slow them down, I guess?
The circumstances aren't ideal, but I won't let another job slip through my fingers. 2 in a row? That's just bad luck. They're in the garage now, right? So we have 10 floors to stall them before they reach the chips. Karel, give me something.
Yeah, give me a sec. Oh, there, okay. You could lock them up down there for a bit. Shutting down the elevators is another alternative.
So usually green seem to not do stuff, but it looks like in this case it might do something. Usually yellow advances and green you can ask more stuff, but that's not always the case. Locking them up is too obvious. Shutting down the elevators could be something less obvious and then make them take the stairs.
I'm sure they could use a bit of cardio.
Yeah, exactly. If you head to the tech room on the 2nd floor, you can cut the power to the elevators. They'll have no choice but to take the stairs.
Okay. What is this?
How about we keep them stuck there for a while?
From the control center on the 4th floor, you'll be able to trigger the reboot sequence of the monitoring system and BAM! The entire building will be on lockdown until the system comes back online.
Okay. Move
I'll
on.
see what I can work out.
All right, keep me posted.
Okay, so clearly this is the one that it's where I ultimately need to go. You can get healing, hacking, and elevator control, or a fight and hacking. Fights are more fun and they give me an opportunity to upgrade my cards, but I feel like doing the elevators is less obvious and probably smarter. So let's do that. By the entrance to the tech room was an old energy drink vending machine. 20 euro creds for a can? Shh, pure extortion, Alex muttered, giving the machine a few well-paced taps until a can popped out. A classic street trick. Someone will pay good money for this. I don't need the healing. $200 for a freaking energy drink? Are you out of your mind? Particular drinks brand went out of business about a year ago, making this can practically a collector's item. Bet there's a few weirdos out there who drop a couple hundred creds for it. Wow. Okay. One moment. Okay. Sorry about that. What do we got? Destroying a barrier node captures it. We could kill that with no issues. That's a problem. Killing that's a problem. So, we blow up this. That gets us past. We put a virus on this. Do 1 damage to it. Okay. That'll be fine next turn. And then rinse and repeat. We only seem to have 3 hacking cards. It did tell me we weren't very good at this, to be fair. 100 buckaroonies, jack out. I think there's other characters that you can get just based on the fact that this says Team A down here. Probably a Team B and possibly even a Team C. Stop the elevators. While Alex figured that a simple elevator off button would probably be asking too much, she certainly didn't expect to find a distribution board packed with over 50 unlabeled switches of all shapes and colors. This wasn't the best time to contact tech support. Uh-oh. I feel like turning off the main switch is the smart idea. I feel like Alex, though, would slash the entire board with a blade. However, that's probably going to electrocute her and make us take damage. But turning off the main switch might turn off the entire breaker system, which would definitely alert them. I guess let's try slashing it and probably get electrocuted and lose health. Impulsive solution for sure, but it seemed to do the trick. The sudden silence confirmed the elevators had indeed stopped. However, the automated security systems assumed a breach and reacted accordingly. Uh-oh. Combat? Okay. What do you guys got? Charge shot, you ramp up over time. You're currently doing a charge shot, so you're going to do 2 damage. And then each charge shot does 1 additional damage for each charging shot in the discard pile. So 2 damage is what you're doing immediately. You're doing 2 attacks. The music in this game is fantastic, by the way. So you're not doing special attacks. You're doing 2 of these. So 2 damage from you, 2 damage from the other person, and you're getting 4 shield. Okay. I don't know that I have a way to block that much. The interesting thing about this game is that... ignoring shield is big for this. Interesting thing about this game is that it has a combo system. So you'll see on each of these cards, they have a little letter down here. That letter indicates what part of the combo they're on. And then below that, it says combo whatever. And if you continue that combo, it does something different. So we don't have any shield cards in our hand at the moment. We have a bunch of A's, only 1 B and only 1 C. We could... We could play preparation, play 1 more time. That'll put us at 2. Which will let us play an uppercut and a slow blade, assuming we don't get anything else better. Let's do that. Okay. I think charge I don't care about. I guess we'll get rid of defense as well. That lets us play this, which will give us 1 more card and 1 more energy. Let's start attacking you. We're going to try and kill you through your armor with Slow Blade. That puts us at combo C. Okay. Now, we can then play this slash for free, which puts us back to combo A. With combo B, we can then deal 2 damage through shield and gain 2 shield for ourselves. And then, unfortunately, we don't have any more combos for the turn. Cards do last between turns, so why don't we use uppercut and end our turn? Okay, crap. I'm playing a mobile card game similar to this called Dawncaster. Neat. This kind of reminds me of, not so much the combo system, but the way that the cards level up and the general presentation. It reminds me of Griftlands. Really good. Nice. I'll have to check it out. Caster. Take a look. Deck building RPG. That looks cool. Ooh, it's first person? It's pretty neat. Alright. I don't think there's a strong reason. I can't get any more mana to cast this, unfortunately. We could do 1 damage, but we might as well save it for combo next turn. We are taking 2 damage. Which is a bummer. Ouch. Double ouch. I think my plan to try and kill this guy through his shield maybe might have been awful. But I'm committed. You're doing an ignore shield, deal 1 damage, give bleed. Bleed in this game is rough. It makes it so every card you play, you take damage. Which is not something you want to have happen, really. Okay, so here's what we do. We have a lot of free cards. We're going to start with defense. We'll then play a slash to draw a card. Okay. We'll play a follow through to draw another card and hope for freaking anything else. I mean, we'll play another slash to draw a card. Sure, we'll play a follow through. Now we have options. I think that we heal ourselves for 4. We follow through to draw another card. And then we kill you with a big finisher. Bing, bang, boom. Easy dub. Get out of here. We are taking a damage from your attack, which is a bummer. Because you should do 2 + 1 for the one in the inventory. How do combos trigger? How do combos trigger? So you see these letters on the cards here? This one says B. Combos tell you what letter they want the previous card to have been in order to activate the combo, if that answers your question. Let's see. Gain energy and discard a card. Certainly could. I think what we should do, though, is quick attack. 1 more time to gain energy and draw another card. Okay. So there's an order rather than a pool. Order rather than... Yeah, so combo cards all want you to play it in a certain order. Yes. So far, I haven't seen any that activate off of C, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean that they don't exist. It just means I haven't seen them. Okay, so we're going to play Preparation. Draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. We are absolutely keeping that. Discard these 2 since we don't have mana for the Sword Deflect. We just played an A, which means we can get mana back for this. I shouldn't have done that. I did that in the wrong order, but it's fine. We'll deal 6 damage here. We'll deal 2 damage here. Crap, this is not working out very well. We need to do 3 damage. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription, Wayne. Appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay, luckily we got our heal. And I think we could probably kill here. Ouch. A lot of damage. Okay, we're going to play this specifically because when we play an A afterwards, it's going to give us an energy, making this free and also healing more. Okay, now we're on B. So let's play follow through. Deal 3 damage and draw a card. We certainly could. We are going to be out of energy, though, so I don't know that that was the best plan. It wasn't. Okay. Oh, we can kill. Thank goodness. Woo! Okay. We played follow through enough to get a modification for it, apparently. We got 2 options here. It's currently deal 1 damage combo, also draw a card. We can turn it into a 1 cost, deal 2 damage combo, gain an energy, and draw a card. Or we can turn it into more damage. All of the copies of this card you have in your collection will be changed into modified. Interesting. This makes it less useful as a starter card, but keeps the drawing, which I like. So we're going to go with this. I do wish it didn't cost money, though. Modification slash. Let's see. Deal 1 damage, also draw a card. It's basically like the same thing, except A instead of B. Deals 1 damage for free, also gain haste and draw a card. That's good. Or deal 2 damage, also gain energy and draw a card. I'd rather keep it free, so we'll do that. And let's continue. Okay, what are we doing here? Probably a boss, if I had to guess. Scent. Elevators were the obvious weak spot in any operation. Trapped in a metal box, suspended in the air, with no clue who you'd run into when the doors open. Worse yet, this one required a special ID card just to start moving. Time to get creative, Alex thought, prying the door open with her knife. Look into the elevator shaft. She stared at the empty wall where the ladder should have been. It's a long way up and a nasty fall down. Well, girl, if you wanted a smooth ride, you shouldn't have turned off the elevator, she muttered, taking a deep breath before starting to climb the cold metal ropes. Yeah, I guess I didn't think this one through. That's a good point. All right, here's the end of the mission, as far as I know. Approaching the target. Upon reaching the storage on the top floor, Alex was taken aback to find its heavy metal door already open. She gripped the handle of her blade and approached cautiously, slowly pushed the door open. After stepping inside, the reason for such carelessness became crystal clear. The room was empty, save for a lone box with a few pieces of old hardware and the fossilized remains of someone's long-forgotten lunch. Certainly no crates of nanochips. Not anymore, at least. Alex cursed under her breath. Crap. Paul Carell. Okay.
The stalling plan didn't work. The chips are already gone.
Oh, shit. We were so close. Okay, Alex, let's call it a day. Meet me at...
Seems like I barely missed them. Has the car left already?
It appears they're still loading the goods. Why? What do you have in mind?
I mean, I'm gonna get us our
And
chips.
they haven't even said goodbye. I'm going downstairs.
Sasha, I appreciate the commitment, but this isn't worth...
Sorry, gotta go. I'll call you soon.
Rotting sandwiches can leave quite a dramatic mark on the world. You're not wrong. All right. Healing. We don't really need it, to be honest. Alex looked down the stairwell inside. Our little smash and grab gig is about to get a whole lot smashier, she thought. Glancing at the first aid kit hanging on the wall, she realized this might be her last chance for a while to tend to her wounds. We're only missing 1 health. I'd rather have the money. Money was a bigger issue than a patch-up, and medical supplies were always in high demand for freelancers, but she had to get a move on, or that would be the only money she made from this job. Okay? Race against time. Alex took the stairs 3 at a time. The Vortex crew was already loading the merchandise into the truck. She had only 5 8-minute stops. They got away with it. This could be the final blow to her thieving career. Run faster. Her mind was racing. Could she have handled things better? Maybe if she hadn't shut down those damn elevators, she wouldn't be sprinting down the stairs. Of course, she'd still need that ID. Her thoughts were cut short when she bumped into a Vortex officer, who was out of breath and visibly frustrated by the whole elevator situation. Defend yourself. Okay. You got one of these annoying guys with you. What do you do? Deal 3 damage, gives slow 1. That means less energy for us to play with. 2 shield. Okay. You seem like you're going to be easier to kill, to be honest. Although leaving you alive last time was a mistake. Okay. Let me think about this here. Don't want to give myself bleed, that's for sure. So our A card needs to be started with B. Crap, man. Alright, this is a terrible hand, I would say. I guess let's deal 2 to you. Then play our A, so that we don't give bleed. Then draw a card and get an energy. Hit you. Okay. Then draw a card and haste. Haste gives us 1 more energy next turn. Then draw a card and get an energy. C, okay. You are defending twice. You're doing 2 damage. So let's just defend and call it a day, I think. End our turn. Okay, you're armored up. Ouch. Alright, not a huge deal. We've got 4 energy to play with, huh? We have no B cards. Gain a card and discard a card. Not great. Gain an energy, discard a card. Let's prep. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Don't need another prep. I think we don't need charge. We'll then play focus to gain an energy. We'll then play uppercut on you. Into a 1 more time. Ooh, or we could do quick attack. We'll do a quick attack. Into a 1 more time. Gain energy and a card. 2 big finishers, not ideal, but we'll use them both. And then unfortunately, we're gonna have to take a quick 3-minute ad break. Hey Prodigal, how you doing? It's over 9,000? It's over 9,000! Alright, let's mute this real quick. We'll take a quick ad break, and we will be back in 3 minutes, potentially. I can't control my ads, but darn you, Chrome. Will at least tell me when the ad is starting. Maybe. That's starting soon. Oh boy. Cooking me, dude. Okay, I guess it's gonna start soon. Hope you're doing well, Prodigal. Thanks for stopping by. And I guess I'm just sitting here waiting for this freaking ad. Chrome, please. Okay. I could try to figure out how to run the freaking ad manually through Chrome, I guess. Otherwise, it's gonna roll pre-rolls, and it's gonna be a pain for anyone that tries to join the stream. Okay. It's going. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Sorry. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. We are so back. By the way, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer. Getting slowed. That's rough. Means one less AP for us. We don't have a very defensive deck, unfortunately. Ouch. Okay. I think that we kill you. Combo into gaining more energy and drawing a card. Combo into gaining a haste and drawing a card. Combo into gaining another energy and drawing another card. Combo into gaining another energy, I suppose. And then I guess I'll get rid of quick attack. It's fine. And we'll do a sword deflect for 3 shield, which should fully block. And also we get payback, which will make it so that we do 2 damage back. And we might as well get some shield. Why not? It doesn't go away at the start of turns, so kind of nice. A lot of C cards. Okay. Let us play a preparation. Let's discard you. Tough choice. I think we discard the big finisher. Okay, we're sitting on B. We can then go to gaining an energy. We don't really need to, though. Let's do this instead. Gain an energy and draw a card. Okay. Which we can combo into deal 3 damage and draw another card. Okay. Which we can combo into gaining an energy. Which we can combo into healing for 4. Which we can combo into gaining an energy and drawing a card. We're going crazy with it. And you're dead. Get out of here, nerd. Easy dub. We got a new quick attack card. I could not care less. We got 200 more buckaroonies. And let's move on to a Vortex Armored Truck, which I have to imagine is probably the boss fight of this heist.
Good evening, boys. I believe you have something that belongs to me.
Unauthorized personnel on site. Drop your weapons now!
No, you drop your weapons?
I was about to suggest the very same thing. Surely a few chips isn't worth getting hurt over.
Last warning, lady.
I tried my best to be reasonable here.
True. Combat awaits. All right, sir, what do you do? 3 damage, 3 shield, gain payback. Deal 2 damage, target discards the card with the highest AP cost. You're quite annoying, my friend. Currently, you are gaining 3 shield and 3 payback. Okay. And you are dealing 3 damage and slowing me. It's quite annoying. I think we play a defense into a prep. We're not going to have the mana to afford a sword deflect. Okay. Into gaining a mana and drawing another card. Not very good. Doing 6 damage or... No, we won't even block with that. I guess 6 damage it is. Okay, and you're going to make me... No, you're not doing the discard. Okay. Not a good hand. I kind of wish you could manually discard cards, but as far as I know, you can't. Ouch. Okay. We only have 2 mana to play with, which is rough. Let's do 4 damage, discard a card. Discard quick attack. We will combo into a reliable follow-through to get mana back and draw another card. We'll combo that into healing for 4. Okay. Combo that into gaining an energy. And then we will big murder you. Get out. Okay, end turn. You are doing what to me? You're discarding my cards? Does not matter. I don't have any in hand. Okay, now I do. Rude. Okay, that's fine. You no longer have payback. Great. So here's what we do. Focus Slash for 1 damage. Combo that into defense, which gets us in energy back and gives 2 shield. Combo that into gaining a haste and drawing a card. Okay, combo that into drawing a card and gaining energy. Okay. We have to restart our combo, unfortunately. But we'll do 2 damage. Then combo into 2 more damage, drawing a card and gaining energy. 2 damage, draw a card, gain energy. And then there's no reason to play this because we'll draw 2 cards, but then have to discard 2 cards. So we'll save it for next time. You're shooting me? Not very nice. I have a sword, you have a gun. Okay. 23 health, huh? I think we play a preparation. We discard our other preparation. We discard a charge. We combo that into drawing a card, gaining energy. Combo that into hasting and drawing a card. Uh-oh, we don't have A's, okay. Combo that into drawing a card, gaining energy. Okay, combo that into hasting and drawing a card. Draw a card, gain an energy. Oh my goodness. Heal for 4. Remove bleed, which we don't have. Heal 2 damage, ignore shield, gain 2 shield. And then I think we just do a big finisher. Get absolutely bodied, dude. Ooh, that's a rough next stand. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay. We'll gain a shield into a 1 more time to get an energy back and draw, hopefully for an A. Nice. That's just 1 damage. 2 damage, gain a haste. Into a big finisher, you big dead. You shouldn't have tried to mess with me, my dude. Omni Slash? Cost 1 less for each card in your garbage. Deal 8 damage and remove. Not very good. Let me look at it, though. What do you upgrade into? Plus 1 less for each card in your garbage. Deal 6 damage. Doesn't get removed. Can only be played if it's the only card in your hand. Plus 1 less for each card in your garbage. Deal 20 and remove. What the hell? I mean, it's kind of better than Big Finisher. A little bit. What does the haste do? Haste gives you 1 more energy on your next turn. I guess it's not just 1 more. It's the number of energy equal to the number of haste you have. Okay, let's remove a Big Finisher and put in an Omni Slash. I don't know how often we're actually going to be able to make use of that, but we shall see. That wasn't the end. I'm surprised.
Sasha, talk to me. What's the situation over there?
I've got the goods. Preparing for extraction.
Oh, lovely. Just be quick about it. The Vortex response team is likely en route as we speak.
Roger that. See you at the drop-off.
Okay. I would argue that that went horribly, though, because they know who we are now.
The supply chain crisis has also affected Ceral Nanotech, resulting in difficulties in meeting delivery deadlines for their ceramic nanoparticle materials. Despite the seriousness of the matter, the management has chosen not to provide any further comments. Now let's take a look at the weather.
Okay. I guess it was successful. Looks like we only have one person to talk to, and it's Carell.
Hey, how did the client meeting go? Everything good?
Fantastic. The client couldn't be happier. The money's already in our accounts, and we live to fight another day. Yeah, not too shabby for an inaugural gig, huh?
Mm-hmm. Not too shabby, indeed. It hardly went according to plan, that is very true.
Gotta say, out of all the rush jobs I've done, this one went surprisingly well. I actually even enjoyed it a little.
And hey, kicking Vortex ass was the icing on the cake.
Yeah. Werner would have been grinning from ear to ear. He always hated those bastards.
Yeah, I miss him too. Always liked the guy. Make a world of difference to have him around right now with what we are facing.
Especially with someone like Kowalski on my trail. Speaking of, that's
Night, Meow Terry.
certainly going
Thanks
to
for stopping by.
complicate things for us.
Enjoy your nap.
No kidding. They sure didn't skimp on hiring those bounty hunters, huh? But, let's worry about that tomorrow, okay? Today, we celebrate.
Nice. By the way, the storyline is that we were on a job to steal some prototype. We had a guy named Werner with us and a kid that was hacking. They called him Kid. Don't know his name. There was an explosion, and apparently Werner and Kid are dead. I think Werner might be a bad guy that set us up, but I'm not positive. But in any case, they're after us. They think that we have the prototype, even though we don't. And they're hunting us down. 27 days until the deadline. Oh, and our client that hired us is pissed. They're going to kill us if we don't have it for them, the prototype, in 30 days. Hello, who are you? Saba?
Sasha, this is Mr. Nash.
Well, if you are buying drinks, well, you can call me Chaba.
Chaba.
Or anything you like.
He's the ship captain, running cargo for Drago. And he might just be the man we need to solve a couple of our problems.
Oh, no. I am not interested in solving anyone's problems. Got enough of my own, thank you very much. Besides, I don't think I'm even a captain anymore. They took everything from me. Everything. So, unless you are buying, I think I will be on my way.
Okay. How is this solving any of our problems?
I don't really see how this man is going to solve any of our problems, Gorel.
Sasha, have a little faith in me. Just talk to him and you'll see.
All right, then. So, Captain, what are you drinking?
And dialogue? Saba Nagi. I don't remember how you said his last name. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Smuggler. Okay.
So, I was doing this routine run from Belgrade, hauling some hush-hush goods, you know? No big deal.
Okay.
Now, cruising into East Rose City, I got flagged by those Vortex fellows for a random search, they say. Stuff like that happens, you
This
know.
man is talking so
The
slow, it's
drill
driving me
is
crazy.
You ditch your stash into the river to avoid confiscation and all that trouble. There's a buoy fitted with a tracking beacon, so it drifts down the stream a few clicks, and you recover it when the coast is clear. The problem was, when I come back, it was gone. No buoy, no signal, no cargo.
Okay, it's not great. Something like that ever happened before?
Do these trackers tend to malfunction? Or do you think someone nicked it before you got there?
I've been sailing close to 30 years now, and never in my life have I lost even a single crate. Someone must have gotten there first.
Okay. You know what the cargo was?
So, what was the cargo?
In my line of work, it's best not to pry. All I know is that it was some top-of-the-line military gear worth a small fortune.
Okay. So what happened
I
then?
think I can see where this is going.
Well, as you can imagine, my employers were not too happy about me losing their precious cargo. Oh, things got pretty heated, and those gangsters, they insisted on compensation. So they seized my dearest Caroline and cast me overboard. I mean, for real, no figure of speech.
Okay. Caroline, is that your wife? Caroline, I know, is the boat from the key art that I used for my thumbnail. I thought Drago would be more reasonable.
Karel said you're running jobs for Drago.
Drago?
I mean, he's tough, but you'd think he'd have a bit more understanding for when things go sideways.
Unfortunately, Drago's not in charge anymore. There's a gang war brewing in the port, and tensions are running high.
Caroline, is that your wife?
Caroline being your wife?
Oh, no, that's my ship. Was named after my first ex-wife, but far more charming, I must tell you the truth.
Not very nice. Still don't see how this concerns
Well,
us.
as much as I empathize with your situation, I don't really see how we can help each other here.
If I may. We're gonna help Captain here get his boat, Caroline, back.
And why would we do that?
You must have completely lost your mind. Don't we have enough problems already? You want to add pissing off the local gang to the list?
Alexandra, I gave you my word I'm gonna help you. But if you keep nagging me every step of the way, I swear to God, I'm out of here.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. So what's the plan that doesn't end with us being fish food at the bottom of the Danube?
I still have to nail down the specifics with Chaba. But there's a lot we can get out of this. You can't stay here forever. Sooner or later, someone is going to sniff you out.
Gonna live on a
And
boat.
I'd hate for this place to be burnt down. We can turn Caroline into a mobile safe house. It'll keep us on the move and off the radar. And to top it off, Chaba has contacts in the black market that he's willing to share with us.
You weren't kidding. This does sound like a golden opportunity.
Glad we're on the same page. So, grab a beer or anything that floats your boat,
See what you
and
did
then
there.
we'll go through the plan. We're hitting the port tonight.
Dude, you gotta stop with these day of plans. That's crazy. All right. To-do list. What do we got? Optional, have a word with the barkeep. Sure, we'll talk to Yadron.
Ah, Alexandra, I have outdone myself with today's goulash. Got my hands on proper paprika from Budapest.
yeah, brother.
Protein that almost tastes like beef. Great stuff. You want some? Even Chaba says it's legit. Before he grabbed another bottle, that is. Not much use talking to him after his third one.
Thanks. Maybe later. This Chaba, what can you tell me about him?
Ah, good old Chaba. Captain Chaba, actually. If you need anything smuggled in or out of the city, he's your guy. Though he has been acting a bit strange lately.
Well, that's because he stole his boat.
He's become quite a regular in this past week. I hope he's not in any trouble. That man's got a heart of gold. And judging by how he drinks, a liver of titanium.
Thanks for the info.
Sure, no problem. Do let me know, though, if you change your mind about the goulash.
Thanks, Yadron. Appreciate you. All right, let's go to the map. And I guess we're going sink or swim. Break into the docks and steal the Caroline. The plan. The captain has lost his ship, the Caroline, which is currently docked in a port engulfed in a gang war. Farrell believes that if we manage to secure the ship, we can bring the captain on board. He might even let us use it as a hideout and help us access the black market. Okay, start mission. Let's do it.
So we're getting my Caroline back tonight.
Yep.
That's the plan, at least. And the ship's been seized and is currently moored in the port. Yeah, it's gang territory, so they won't take kindly to you just being there, let alone commandeering their ship.
You mean my ship?
The gangs are preoccupied with their infighting, which creates a convenient opening for us.
Right. The security systems there should be basic stuff, so your main concern should be staying out of sight of the lookouts. And Jabba here knows every nook and cranny of the port, so he'll help you
Let's
get to
go.
the ship without drawing too much attention.
Welcome to the team.
Don't you think I'd be more effective if I went in solo? No offense, but looking after him will only slow me down.
Hey, I'm a damned war veteran. I don't need you to babysit me. Besides, I'm not letting any more landlubber amateurs lay their hands on my Caroline.
Okay, but not one more drink before the mission, Captain.
Right. There's going to be plenty of time for that later. Now, let's hustle.
I would like to point out before I start the heist that I really appreciate that when they flipped the Captain Chaba over to this side, they actually had the art for the other side of his face instead of just mirroring it. That was pretty good stuff. Kudos to the devs. I guess more accurately to the art team. Okay, we got Chaba, who has 10 health, dude. What are you doing? You don't seem to have a deck either. Okay. Perimeter fence. Danger level 1. This is a new mechanic. Indicates how much your target is aware of your presence. Okay. Breaking and entering. Mechanical hum of heavy machinery echoed through the southern port, only sporadically disrupted by shouts and gunshots, which hinted at internal gang discord. At this end, a 3-meter-high, rusty chain-link fence was the only obstacle. The flashing motion detectors had seen better days, offering little deterrence to those daring or stupid enough to trespass into the territory of one of the Nguru, not sure, slums, major gangs. Cut through the fence. Alex sliced effortlessly through the galvanized steel wires with her energy blade, their glowing ends dimming in the evening air. He crossed to the other side, anxiously observed by Chaba. He sighed deeply and took a hefty swig from his metal hip flask before crouching down to inspect the hole in the fence. Push on. Dialogue. Okay. Coordinate your next steps with Chaba.
Let's pick up the pace, okay? We can't be strolling around like two lovebirds in the moonlight.
Listen, I can't go anywhere near that wharf. It is crawling with people who would gladly shoot me on sight. But look, you see those massive cranes? From up there, I can keep an eye on the entire port and guide you. Once the coast is clear, we'll rendezvous on the other side of the loading zone.
Okay, that seems fair. Is it safe for you to climb up there?
Are you sure you're up for that? Chances are you'll break your neck climbing up there.
Oh, don't you worry about me, girl. I was scaling the ship's mast in the midst of the storm while you were still splashing around in your baby tub.
If you say so. But if you die, I'm keeping the ship.
Hell yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay. Chaba has stuff to do now. Interesting. I think that we should have Chaba go first, because maybe he can prevent us from getting into this fight. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Bottoms up. 15 minutes into the action, and Chaba's hip flask had already run dry. A shame, really, considering the night ahead. This is a cargo port, though, he thought. He had a quick glance around before his experienced eyes spotted a crate with a familiar shape. Inspect. Oh my god, this dude's getting drunk. The impact-resistant crate was packed with round glass bottles labeled Barak Palinka, apricot fruit brandy. Chaba's eyes sparkled. Surely no one will miss a bottle or two. I don't think we should get getting trashed during the mission. I don't know what money's used for, though. Let's sell them to Yadron. With Chaba losing his ship, the Riviera's alcohol supply had taken a strong hit, particularly in the top shelf options. Yadron would certainly welcome the chance to restock a little. Okay. That was nice of us. Okay, it seems to me that maybe you can't get by here until we do the hacking on the other side. So let's switch back to Alex and fight this person. Okay, these people. Deal 4 self, gain payback 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Deal damage equal to 1/3 of the cards in the target's garbage, rounded down. Okay. Feels like we might want to kill you sooner rather than later. Deal 4 damage, put 2 top cards of the target's deck into their garbage. That's fine. 4 damage is a lot, though. Okay. Can we kill you? Not likely. You only do damage, though, and then discard my cards. I don't really care about that. I'm more concerned about the amount of damage that this guy can do if we let him live. So why don't we start with a reliable follow-through. Move it into a focus slash, which gives us 1 haste and draws a card, and deals a damage. Combo that into a reliable follow-through, which gives us an energy and draws a card. Okay. Combo that into a preparation, which draws 2 cards and discards 1 card. Okay, we're not going to have the energy to do a sword deflect for sure, so we'll get rid of that. We're sitting on A. We do this, it'll give us 2 shield and do 2 damage. Or we can get a haste for next turn. I think I'd like to have the shield, since you're both attacking me. Okay. And then we'll end our turn. We're going to take what? We don't know how much. We're taking at least 3, but upwards of 5. Ouch. Okay, lucky. Let's see. Dealing 1/3. That's 1 damage, so I'm actually not worried about that. Should probably kill you before you start healing anyways, though. Let's start with a charge. Deal 4 damage and discard a card. We're going to discard quick attack. We'll follow it up with a reliable follow-through. Get a card and some energy. Okay. We'll follow that up to deal 3 damage and draw a card. Nice. You just don't have any combos. You're currently free, and you deal 8 damage. Kind of a bit of a waste to use you. Get some defense. Combo that into 1 more time to get another energy and draw another card. Something that does 2 damage, please. Crap. We're taking 4 damage, which is reduced to 2. I think we do this here. No, you know what? We'll save it. Let's blast you for 8 damage. Okay, end turn. Ouch. 4 damage? What the hell? You had 1 card in your garbage. Deal damage equal to 1/3 of the cards in the target's garbage. You had 1. You just used this. I think you might be a cheater, my dude. Okay. We have a couple free cards, so I think what we want to do is defense into a preparation. Okay. Into a focus. Okay, into a focus slash, which will draw us a card. Into a slow blade, which will give us shield. Into a focus slash that draws us a card. Nice. into a 1 more time. That gives us more energy and draws a card. I would love to get our healing card. No such luck, though. Dealing 3 damage. I think we end here instead of killing you to potentially get our heal card. Where is my heal card? There it is. Okay. So let's start by getting some shield. We'll then run preparation to draw 2 cards. Give me my heal. Thank goodness. Okay. Rid of quick attack. We won't need it. Okay. Combo to gain an energy. Back into this to heal 4. Okay, and now we can kill whenever we want. Get out of here. Easy dub. 200 buckaroonies. Not too shabby. All right, let's hack into the ship's registry. Drago's gang maintains an admiral smuggling and logistics operation with dozens of ships and boats currently docked in the port. Locating Caroline could be an all-night task. Luckily, they also maintain a surprisingly comprehensive yet poorly secured database. Hack it. Okay, new tutorial. This is not actually new, so let's ignore that. Okay, we were offered a choice here. So destroying barriers captures them. So we can use the 3 damage to capture that. We can then move over to deal 1 damage to you and put a virus here. That means that at the end of our turn, that's going to get captured. And then all we have to do is deal 1 damage here. Bingo bongo. We've gained access to the marked end node of the grid. We got what we came for. We've got the location. I mean, we could keep hacking for no reason if we want. Really not a strong reason to do so, but why not? End turn. Okay, we captured everything. Jack out. Okay. It's a checkpoint. Okay, let's see what this is. Worth mentioning that Chaba always had a soft spot for port cranes. As a kid, he saw them as giant steel sentinels watching over the harbor. Later, they always meant business to him. Yes, Chaba loved cranes. Another thing worth mentioning is that he had absolutely no idea how to operate a damned crane. Fair enough. Climb up and inspect the control panel. Cranes were all managed by a central system on the other side of the port, which is why the control panel here was dusty, unlabeled, and untouched for years. Chaba took a swig from his bottle, his usual approach for dealing with most issues these days. Unfortunately, only made things worse, as he now desperately needed to find a toilet. Oh my god. Give the controls a try. Can't be harder than steering a ship, Chaba thought. There were 4 levers, 4 buttons, and a few other things that didn't seem important. Okay, I think in real life, you use the levers to raise stuff on the crane and move things around. Not 100% positive that's true. What is Chaba trying to do, by the way? I thought he was just going to look up from the crane. I feel like I'm going to make things worse. Chaba fiddled with the levers in no particular order. The first seemed to control the hoist's vertical movement, while the second adjusted the hoist and spreader horizontally. The third operated the crane's back and forth movement, the last being the emergency stop. Piece of cake. Okay. Try the buttons. The red button seemed the most important, so Chaba pressed it first. It locked the container in place. The blue button was for releasing it. The green button turned on the air conditioning, and the yellow button managed the lights. Red means grab. Blue, Lucy. Got it. Okay, Chaba thought, feeling satisfied. Is it going to make me remember this? So red means to grab. I already forgot all the levers. And blue means let go. Using what he just learned, Chaba rearranged the containers to create a hidden route past the patrols. Now I need to call that woman, Alexandra, he thought. And then I really need to find the toilet. Okay, push on.
I see you moved some more containers for me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you see the blue one to your left? Jump over there, and you'll have a clear path for the next 300 meters.
Roger that.
Neat. Okay. Did I need to do that to get through? I'm not sure. I also don't see an actual other route to get through.
Ooh, what's a beauty like you doing all alone in a place like this? Looking for some company?
Take it easy, Romeo. Is Drago around? I'd like to have a word.
Well, sweet cheeks, Drago ain't around no more. Looks like I'll have to be your entertainment for the evening.
Where's Drago?
So where is he then?
Don't know. Could be behind bars or swimming with the fishes for all I care. Just a few days ago, a bunch of Vortex heavy hitters busted in and dragged him out of here. Made a hell of a mess doing it, too.
What the hell did he do to piss off Vortex?
Don't know, don't care. We're running the show now, so if you want something, you talk to me.
Okay. We're stealing a ship.
All right, boss. So you're looking to have a good time?
You betcha! What you have in mind?
Okay, so here's the deal. We're stealing this boat from your pals. Think you're in for that?
Let's go! Wait, what? Stealing our boat? The hell you are!
Okay. Not great. Heals 9 self, gains 3 toxic. Wow, you do a lot of damage. Okay. A little scary, I'll be honest. Especially since we're low on health. Alright, I think we start with the preparation. We ditch a charge. What do you think about this? We're going to play defense next, then sloppy patch up, then slow blade, then one more time. So uppercut, we don't need ya. Okay. Going to heal. Doing an attack, which is 3 to 5 damage, which we can't fully block. Big old bummer. Could potentially, maybe if he rolls poorly, block it. End turn. You have a lot of health, my dude. Okay, lucky. What's not lucky is this card through. We'll start with a reliable follow-through into a one more time. That gives us another card and another energy. Okay. Horrible. Not good. Don't like it. Thanks. Just give me the shield, I guess. We could potentially fully block this if we're lucky. Okay, lucky. Preparation. Get rid of big finisher and quick attack. Preparation into a reliable follow-through. Nice. Into a focus slash, which gives us another card and some haste. Okay. Into a defense, which gives us an energy and 2 shield. Into a focus slash. More haste, more card draw. Into a focus. Gain energy. Okay. Into a focus slash to draw another card and get another haste. Our next turn is going to be insane. Into another card draw and another energy. Okay. Into another card draw and another energy. Crap. I should have played Omni Slash first. Ripperoonie. We'll use uppercut. Okay. I messed that up. If I had played this first, that would have gone a lot better. I guess I wouldn't have drawn the card,
Hello
though.
there.
Hey, Benjamin. How you doing? Okay, you healed 9, and you gave yourself 3 poison. We're about to take a lot of damage, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do to fix that. Dropping by for 20 minutes. I appreciate you dropping by. How's the volume, by the way? Is this too loud? I feel like it might be too loud. little bit lower. That's too low, let me know. Okay, we'll play a preparation to draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Think about how this turn's going to go. I think we could safely discard Omni Slash and Big Finisher for now. Okay. Then we will give ourselves Haste 1 and deal 2 damage. Combo that into drawing a card with more haste. Okay. Combo that into a Slow Blade. Get 2 shield, do 2 damage. You don't need to heal, so we'll ignore that for now. Haste 1 more and draw another card. There's not a strong reason to play this. But if I play it now, I can just get rid of it. And we'll end our turn and hopefully not take a huge amount of damage. Just want to make sure. Can you guys hear me? Start with this. Do a preparation to draw 2 cards, only discard 1. Discard a Sword Deflect. Oof. Not a good hand. Pretty bad one, as a matter of fact. Combo to draw a card, gain an energy. Okay. You're watching Delicious in Dungeon, so you missed most of the stream you could watch. Hey, no worries. I was late anyways because of Chrome. I guess technically because of Twitch screwing me over and making me use Chrome. How are you liking Delicious in Dungeon, by the way? I haven't seen the anime, but I did start watching, or did start reading the manga recently, and I've been enjoying it so far. Actually, Fox Hollow Games turned me on to that one. Shout out Fox Hollow. I don't know if it'll work if he's not here, but I'll try. Yeah, it works. Really good. Now in every D&D session, you want to be a cook. That's really funny. So the current character I'm playing has the chef feat, though I hadn't seen Dungeon Meshi before that. And he's a fighter. Not weird like the main character. Okay. Sure. Get some defense. The chef feat is really strong, by the way. If you're playing 5e. Okay, you have 2 health. I think I'm just going to be mean and murder you. What's weird about eating everything that's alive? You wanted to eat the... I'm not super far, but he wanted to eat armor, dude. Okay, we can upgrade preparation. What are the options here? We currently have draw 2 cards and discard 2. If you combo, draw 2 and then discard 1. You can turn it into draw 3, then discard 3. Or draw 3, discard 2. Or we can turn it into draw 2 and discard none. I like that better. Look, you never know. Fair enough. Alright, what is one more time? Currently is deal 2 damage. Also draw a card and gain an energy. Okay. Turns into deal 2 damage, also draw a card, gain an energy, gain haste, and heal 1 HP. That's so strong. Or we could turn it into draw 2 cards, gain 2 energy, and remove. For 2? Hell no. I like that one much better. One more dance. Okay, continue. Don't want a spoiler, but there's more to that armor than you think. Yes, I saw that he found weird stuff behind in the armor. I think the last thing I read about was him confronting ghosts. Or the entire party doing... No, sorry, I got further than that. I got to a part where they met orcs. I think that's the last thing I read. Okay, Shaba. What are you doing here, my friend? Jabba observed the scene from above. A tussle between Drago's former crew over here, Alex scaling shipping containers over there. But wait, what's with the Vortex stalker drone making rounds on gang turf? Look what is going on. What was Vortex doing watching the port? Wasn't meant to maintain... Crap. I should have taken the bottles. It wasn't to maintain public order, that's for sure. Could they be fanning the flames between gang factions? Hell, of course they could, Jabba thought. They could just as easily be the ones orchestrating the whole chaos, for that matter. Wouldn't be the first time. Bummer. Okay. But I can't do anything about that. Not our problem, Jabba whispered to himself. That's not why we're here. Well, to get my ship back, and then I'll kiss this place goodbye. It could go up in flames for all I care. Bummer. I would have liked to have helped. The orcs, so there was the bread part? Yes. I think that's the last thing I read, though. Alright, we don't need to heal. Man, I wish I had grabbed those earlier. I thought it would be a bad plan, to be honest. Premium stuff. Alex hid in a half-open shipping container, waiting until a passing patrol of 2 thugs disappeared around the corner. Inside, she found boxes of various pharmaceuticals. Everyone knew that Drago controlled the drug trade around here, but she didn't expect to find top-shelf military-grade stims here. Don't need healing, so let's sell it for money. Ooh, we got a card. A horrible card. Heal 2 to self for the rest of the turn. Every time you play a card, lose 2 HP and gain energy. Really not my cup of tea. Let me make bread. Yeah, the small child. Or the dwarf. Kind of both. These things are always in short supply, so finding a buyer shouldn't be too much trouble. Alex also took a few packs for herself. You never know when they might come in handy. Push on. Okay, let's look at our deck real quick. I want to see what this thing upgrades into. Let's see. For the rest of the turn, every time you play a card, lose 1 HP and gain energy. Heal 4 to self for the rest of the turn. Every time you play a card, lose 2 HP and gain energy. I don't think I want those in my deck, man. How's this game, by the way? Looks really good. It's really fun so far. It's got very interesting combination of stuff going on. The story's pretty cool so far, and I really like the card-based combat. It's kind of got the Griffland style, where when you use a card enough times, it upgrades, and then you have a choice between upgrades. So, pretty cool so far. And the story's interesting. It's about a heist gone wrong, and now our client is pissed off at us, and so is everybody else, and they're trying to track us down. So we're doing various other heists to try and get out of the situation. With that being said, we're going to take a quick 3-minute break, because it is upon us. Sorry, Bezos needs his ad money, I guess. But don't worry, you won't miss anything. We're just going to mute the game and take a quick 3-minute break where we'll just listen to some music. So grab a snack, use the restroom, do what you got to do. But we'll be back in 3 minutes. Cyberpunk style? Absolutely. All right, be right back. All right, and we are back. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, this game is Cyberpunk style. Very cool so far, and the music is very good from what I've heard. Okay. You heal, you get payback, and you deal small amounts of damage. What do you do? Deal 1 damage against bleed. Bleed is very annoying. It makes it so you take damage every time you play a card. In payback 3, deal 4 damage, 4 damage. We have to kill you first. We're quite annoying. Also, let's turn up the music a little bit. Now it's quite low. Hopefully that's good. Just let me know if you can't hear me. I will adjust it further. All right, let's start with a defense. We will combo that. Nobody collected first, so you'll be the first. An hour and a half in. Congratulations, Benjamin. So we played our defensive card. We got 2 shield. And now because of the B combo, we're going to be able to combo this card. So we'll do 1 damage, gain a haste, and draw a card. Haste makes it so next turn we get more energy. Now we're on A combo. Because we're on A combo, we can play this card, deal 2 damage, gain an energy back, and draw another card, which I will happily do. Okay. And now, since we're on B combo, we can deal 4 damage, discard a card, and gain an energy, which is not super ideal, but it's not horrible either. Okay. We'll discard a 1 more dance. Now we'll gain another energy, draw another card. Okay. We will then deal 2 damage, gain an energy, gain a haste, draw a card, and get an HP. That's all around just very good. Okay. We can draw 2 cards to discard 2 cards. Sorry, Omni Slash. Oh, we only have to discard 1 card because we did the thing. Okay, in that case, we can kill this guy and gain 2 shield. Sound like a Magic the Gathering player taking a 20-minute turn. True. I'm doing my best to explain as we go along, just so anyone that hasn't seen the past hour and a half can understand, but you're absolutely right. It does sound like that. Okay. Not a very good hand, to be honest. In fact, I would say it's a pretty bad hand. That being said, if we play 2 cards, we can deal 8 damage. But yeah, none of these cards are going to combo into each other. Gain some shield. Omni Slash is now free. It does 8 damage. Then it gets removed. Get wrecked. This only does 3 damage because it's not in a combo. Sad times. And then we shouldn't play this because all it does is give us bleed, which we don't want. Although I guess I don't really need it to heal, so let's play it just to get it out of our deck and then end of the turn so the bleed goes away. Rude. Okay. Let's start with a B. So we can combo into a haste, draw a card. Combo into a gain an energy, draw a card. And then just big murder this man for 3 damage. Not explaining the whole I have A combo so I can activate this to get D combo, gaining this, and 20 minutes later the enemies can play too. But it does help to understand it. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Okay. I think we're done here. I mean, I imagine more stuff is going to pop up, but we'll find out.
Chaba, there's an awful lot of activity around this big ship that's in my way. Do you see any way around?
You mean that Franz Josef over there?
Josef?
They seem to be loading the cargo. The ship will probably leave in a few hours.
Franz Josef? Wait, I know that ship. I saw it in Venice.
Ah, nah. There's got to be some mix-up. The ship's captain stuck to the Black Sea route for as long as I've known him. What would he be doing in Venice?
I'm telling you, I watched that ship from my window every single day for 2 weeks before the heist.
Interesting. And 2 ships have the same name?
Do ships ever share the same name?
Yes, absolutely. Ships are first and foremost recognized by hull numbers, not some silly names. You saw a vessel that simply looks similar. That's all.
I'm pretty sure that's the ship I saw.
Voice acted as well. Not as good as yours, though. Thank you. You're too kind. But yeah, the voice acting is pretty good. The main character sounds the strangest from what I've heard so far. It could just because it could just be because of the accents, though. But she sounds kind of stilted. Not bad, but like kind of like she's maybe this is her first job. Is what I'm getting here. Not that I am complaining. I like the voice acting, and I'm not a voice actor myself, and I'm sure I'm not very good at it anyways. It's possible for a ship to travel here from Venice.
Is it even remotely possible that someone would make that trip sailing from Venice to Istro City?
Yes, it is technically possible. You set the course for the Black Sea, and then it's upstream along the Danube for a couple of days. But that route is hardly worth the time and trouble.
Being under everyone's radar might be reason enough.
You sure you are not just seeing ghosts, girl?
Corral, could you look into this?
Cadell, could you please look into this? See if you can dig up anything.
Well, if you just, oh, well, I'll be damned. Perhaps you're onto something. A ship named Franz Josef docked in Venice for a solid 25 days. Sailing out right before the damn lockdown 18 days ago.
Pretty
Why
suspicious.
is all this even important? I was thinking we were here for my ship.
We are, but this requires our immediate attention. Listen, it's just a hunch, but it seems like too much of a coincidence. And right now, it's the only lead we got. I'm gonna take a closer look.
Okay, but be careful in there.
Okay, we are sidetracking the entire mission. Oh boy. Okay. I guess we're going into another fight. Who are you? Oh, I've seen you before. And you're the annoying one? I gotta kill you first for sure. Alright, what do we got here? Got a whole lot of B's, not a whole lot of A's. You're doing an attack for 3 damage. Let's start with a tactical preparation. Let's discard the sword prep, or sword deflect, I should say. We will combo that into a... into a draw card, gain an energy, and deal 2 damage. Do the side quest first, the story can wait. True. That is how I play. Alright, we'll just draw 2 cards. You can only have 5 in your hand at the end of a turn, but as far as I know, there's no limit in between that time. Combo into more energy, more card draw. Combo into haste, and draw a card. Okay. Combo into gaining an energy. Okay. Into haste, more card draw. Okay. Into a shield and 2 damage. Every player has the oh no, I just one-shot the boss realization. Yeah, dude, the combos they let you get in this game are freaking nuts. Just keep doing card draw. The only thing I haven't seen so far, though, is I've not seen any combos off of C cards. So once you play a C card, you're kind of like ending your thing. You are doing 3 damage, so I'm just going to not combo, get some shield, and then I'll end my turn. You are doing something annoying. I think you're giving yourself payback, which means when we attack them, they attack back. I would like to not take damage, so I'm not going to attack you this turn. Okay. We don't need to heal, so we'll ignore that for now. Think about this. We have 6 freaking mana to play with. Can't attack if dead. True. Actually, is that true? It might be true. I could try to find out, but I need a higher damage attack, that's for sure. So we'll start with a B. We'll combo into an A that lets us deal extra damage and draw a card. I just realized that was 3 damage. I could have used that. We'll combo into gain an energy and draw a card. Combo into gain a haste and draw a card. Okay, we'll Omni/U. Nope, no need. Hold on. We could do this. We'll Omni/U. You're dead. That's 8 damage. Get out of here. And then we'll see if this goes through. Hopefully it does not. Get out of here. Okay, no payback if you're dead. You're absolutely right. Usually that's the case. Hitting on death would be something like Death Frenzy. True. Okay, new card just dropped. Pommel Hit. Deal 1 damage. Also give stun. That's something I've not seen before. Where's Pommel Hit? Stun. Character's next turn is skipped. When the character is attacked, they lose stun. That's pretty strong. What is it upgraded to? Deal 1 damage and give a stun. Reduce the cost by 1 energy. Pretty strong. Deal 3 damage, also give stun. I feel like this messes up our combo potential, but on the other hand, it's pretty good. Stun 1 enemy and don't hit him after that? Exactly. What do we want to get rid of instead of that, though? I really like Focus Slash. I honestly don't care about Charge that much, but also I do kind of want to upgrade it at some point. I just don't care about it that much, though. So let's remove Charge and toss in Pommel Hit. That is going to be hard to... Oh, sorry. Hold on. Pommel Hit, you're out. Charge, you're back in. This is a B combo card. We don't want to mess up the flow. What can we get rid of instead? Good turn ender and can get rid of annoying enemies for 1 turn? Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be bad for boss fights, but I think that's okay. I don't really want to lose our defense because we don't have many ways to get defense, but on the other hand, let's do it because this is a pretty defensive card. All right, continue. Danger level increased. Sounds bad. I suppose we'll go here and make a choice. Franz Josef. Despite its fancy name, the Franz Josef was a rusting, unremarkable cargo ship. The lively buzz of activity didn't seem to be troubled by the ongoing gang war. Thugs shouted orders, waving around semi-automatic weapons, while a few crew members loaded up containers. The rest were likely enjoying their night off, save for one tired sailor on deck duty. Make your way to the bridge. Alex kept to the shadows as she made her way to the bridge. The console she found was locked in standby mode. To access the logs and shipping manifest, she'd need to work a little magic. Okay, hack it up. You really should just have to use it last and it should work. True. Wow, this is a complicated hack. What is this now? Okay, we have 2 things we can get here. Non-critical data or assets. So we need this in order to get out of here. Okay, this looks hard. It does look like it's going to be hard to get in 3 turns, but we'll see what we can do. We can hit this for 1. How does this work? Okay, so if you do more damage than the red shield thing on the bottom right, you destroy whatever it is. In most cases, that's bad. You don't want to do that. So you have to match it in most cases in order to capture it. So, for example, we need to do 1 to this in order to capture it. If we do 2 or more, it gets destroyed and then we fail. I don't know what failing does, and I don't really want to find out. So let's do 1 damage to this. This is a damage over time. So we could toss that here. So at the end of, or at the start of our next turn, that's going to take 1 damage and we'll be here. And then this needs 3, which is exactly what we can do. So we'll capture that. Okay. And end our turn. So far, we only have the same 3 hacking cards in our deck. I don't know entirely how to get more. I will say, though, that barriers we can just kind of blast through. Destroying barriers captures them, so it doesn't matter much. So we'll do 3 damage here. We'll capture this because it's the most important thing. Okay. We're going to keep hacking, though, because I want to see what the other thing is. We can use this. We don't really need to, but we can. We're going to blast this for a bunch of damage, and then we'll hit this for 1 and get whatever this is, too. $200. Okay, not too shabby. It was easier than I expected. Let's leave. Yeah. Okay, not too shabby. Let's call Corel, apparently.
Got my hands on the shipping manifest. It states that they loaded 5 containers in Venice bound for Astrocity. According to the manifest, they were transporting perishable fruit in special controlled atmosphere containers.
Yeah, sure they were. Anything else in there? Like, where did the containers end up? Are they still hanging around the port?
The cargo's already gone. 3 of the containers were addressed to Mechanica Corp, and 2 to some
Oh, crap. I'm not going to be able
Luxembourg.
to pronounce that.
Okay. This is getting interesting.
I don't know if this is in a different font. Maybe it's untranslated. Feels like it really gives it to you. Yeah. I could see how someone could mess that up. You can match the numbers, you're good. Yeah. I think if you think about it, you're fine. If there was some sort of time limit, though, I could definitely see it going differently. What's this called? Mexicana, I think they said, in Luxembourg. What's the stuff about perishable fruit?
Taking a scenic route to ship a bunch of fruit out of Venice? That's just bullshit, right?
Probably.
Yes, it is a go-to smuggler call sign. It marks the cargo as sensitive, and those in the know understand not to ask further.
Okay. What can you tell me about the cargo recipients?
Looks like there's quite a market for smuggling goods out of Venice. And Luxembourg. You think it's that Luxembourg?
Yeah, Maxi Luxembourg. Celebrity, art collector, arms dealer, info broker, and a total weirdo to boot. It's entirely possible he had some shady dealings in Venice. But a corp like Mechanica on that list...
Mechanica.
They have their own fleet and private ports at their disposal. There's definitely something fishy about this.
I think this has something to do with the heist that we failed at the very beginning of the game. It's not hard. I don't know how far in you are. It might get much harder. Yeah, I imagine it's going to get a lot harder. I also have to imagine we're going to get a hacker at some point because it very explicitly said that Alex was not very good at hacking. And it seems like there's probably more cards that you can draw than just the 3 that we get every turn. So, yeah, I imagine we're going to get a hacker on the team. Also, random ship probably not well protected. It sounds like this is not a random ship, and it might actually be very relevant to what happened at the beginning 2 weeks ago when our heist went to crap. We need to look into this further. It might be important.
Something feels off about this whole thing. Why go to all this trouble if you aren't shipping something very important?
I mean, yeah, the whole thing smells, but what's it to us? You think the goddamn prototype was on that ship?
I think
We
that.
don't have time to chase ghosts, Sasha.
If there's even a remote chance this could lead somewhere, we have to investigate. I'm sending you all the data now.
Okay, I'll see if I can dig anything up. Hope this won't be a total waste of time.
I am sorry to interrupt, but we are still here to get me my ship back, right?
Right, let's get back to work.
All right. And dialogue? You mean it's not a super modern firewall ship? Yeah, it looked run down. Who knows if it actually is, though. Okay, we can either fight or hack. It's pretty clearly cut off, though. Honestly, I'd rather fight so I can level up my cards, but I feel like hacking might be a good idea. Let's try this. Okay, what do we got here? Security cameras. Okay. And just a vault. Okay. Ooh, crap. That is rough. So we can't use this card this turn. And we can't get past this turn. We'll have to do it at the start of next turn, which is a bit rough. Okay, let's think about this. Blow up this for sure. I think it's going to be fine. We'll toss this here. Do one here. Got that. $500. Holy. Keep backing. End turn. Okay. 1 damage to you. You're out of the way. 3 damage to you. Dunzo. Danger level decreased by 2. Nice. Hey, that's what I said. End turn. You poked around in the grid for too long. Ah, crap. I ended turn instead of jacking out. That's my bad. You poked around in the grid for too long. You managed to jack out just before the grid's ice was about to flatline you. Oh, okay, it's fine. Okay, we can't go to the fight anymore, which means Chaba has to open this up for us. Lowered the danger level to 3. Don't really know what danger level means. Chaba climbed up into another crane. Was getting pretty good at it. They couldn't save Caroline tonight. Career change might be in order. He sat on a stool and dusted off the control panel. The blue button was the AC, I think? Or was it the lights? We're going to press it. I messed up. There was already a container in this. Ah, crap. It was to drop. There was already a container in the spreader, so dropping it might not have been the smartest move, Chaba thought, as the container crashed with a loud bang. Fortunately, with all the noise, shouting, and shooting, it didn't stand out or attract too much attention. Okay, let's make a path. I shouldn't have did that. That's my bad. More enemies, stronger as well? Probably, yeah. After 3 minutes of rearranging the containers like a Jenga master, Chaba cleared a path for Alexandra. He quickly called her to give her the update, because there was one more thing he still had to take care of, somehow. Okay.
Captain, I'm listening.
I saw from up here that you had some containers blocking your way. Well, I managed to move them out. Now you should have a clear route without anyone seeing you at all.
Huh. Thanks, Chaba.
I mentioned this earlier, but I really like that the art has, instead of just mirroring it and flipping it to the side, they've drawn both sides of people's faces and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Good. More blood for the blood god. Let them come. Fair enough. Okay, we unlocked the security zone. Danger level increased. We don't need healing. It will give us money, though, and potentially a card. But I'm kind of interested to see what this random event is. X marks the spot. Those 2 guys back there were really set on keeping anyone out of their secret hideout. The map pointed to this specific container marked with a large X and a skull with crossbones. I mean, it is sketchy, but do I have? I probably have the map, right? Chaba looks like a really Hungarian name. The game devs are from Slovakia, I believe they said. Let me check the email real quick, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said. Let's see. Yeah, they're a studio based in Bratislava, Slovakia. I probably butchered that. Sorry if I did. Then it's really possible. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know if I have the map, but I feel like if this is lit up, I probably do. I didn't at all. The container was loaded with barrels of green liquid with an unnatural glow. Several barrels were damaged and leaking. Alex learned the hard way that the skull symbol didn't signify pirate treasure, but rather a toxic poison, and it seemed to be quite strong. We got a card, though. Deal 1 damage and give 2 toxic. Also draw a card. I mean, dude, that's really strong. Who cares about the 1 HP? Put that in our deck, like, immediately. Poison Blade. It's another B card. Crap. I think it's a terrible idea to get rid of our other defense. Hmm. I don't know. What does this upgrade into? Toxic 3, also draw a card. Toxic 1, double targets toxic. We don't have any other ways to do toxic. You did have the map. No, this was just the outcome. I think that you're right about that, yeah. We don't have a strong reason to use this at the moment, but we also don't not have a strong reason to use this. I feel like you couldn't choose it if you didn't. I think you're right about that, too. Gain energy and discard a card, also draw a card, or gain energy, also heal one to yourself. I don't care about those, so you know what? Focus, you're out. Poison Blade, you're in. Save changes.
Listen, there is something important I need to take care of. And I need your help.
All right.
I'm listening. You saw something from up there?
You see that warehouse? I need to get something from there. It is mission critical. Matter of life and death, you know?
I feel like I don't believe him, but that's okay. So the character just can't read a map skill issue. That's fair. What's the urgency?
That place is likely heavily guarded. What happened to your plan of staying out of any trouble?
No, Alexandra, listen to me. I really need to do this, and I cannot do it alone.
Chaba, we don't have time for games. You either tell me what this is about, or we're carrying on as planned.
When those bastards took my ship, Louisa was still on board. We got to rescue her.
And who's Louisa? Another one of your exes?
She is my friend, Alexandra. Please, you have to help me. I don't know what I would do should anything happen to her.
All right. So now I'm in the rescuing business, too.
I have a feeling that Louisa is not a person, but we'll find out. Caroline is his boat, and he's been referring to her as Caroline. What do you need?
Okay, I'll help you. What do you want me to do?
Oh, thank you. I owe you big time. Please sort out those punks guarding the entrance and buy me a little time. I will handle the rest.
All right, Chaba, you got it. Oh my goodness, this is our first three-person fight. We definitely need to murder you. Oh boy. Okay, you are definitely the most annoying. So we have to kill you first, for sure. Our hand, not great. Let's draw 2 cards, discard 1 card. Omni Slash, absolutely, get out of here. Okay. 2 damage, draw a card, gain an energy. Okay. Haste, draw a card. 2 damage, draw a card, get an energy. Haste, draw a card. Okay. 2 toxic, 1 damage, draw a card. Sure. Pommel hit, huh? Could block 3 damage with pommel hit. And I think we should. So let's combo, draw a card, haste 1, and heal 1. Crap. That cost an energy, so it didn't get me what I wanted. I've made mistakes. We're going to take damage, so we're going to want that heal. I can't afford you. So I guess let's just do 3 damage instead of 6. That's fine. And end our turn. Ouch. Okay, you're quite annoying. You're doing another 3 damage. You're dealing 1 to 3. You've got payback on you, and you're doing a sucker punch. That's not good. Toxic Knife got your second energy that would be needed for the shield. Yeah. Yep. Didn't give me an energy back. You're right. Okay. I think... Ah, crap. We have to play A first in order to get the combo. Rough. Big rough. Hate to see that. Okay, so we're not getting much done this turn. I would definitely like to stun you so you don't deal a huge amount of damage. Last time this did 4. It says it does 1/3 of the cards in the target's garbage, rounded down. I don't know how it got to 4 last time, but we're going to prevent that. So let's... We got plenty of energy. Let's deal 2 damage to you. Let's pommel hit you and stun you and take a damage. 2 damage, matter of fact. Never mind. If we stun, it doesn't go off. That's great to know. We're going to heal 4. Okay. Let's get a haste, draw a card. Okay. There's no reason to do this first, so let's just do this. Get rid of our entire hand, do a lot of damage. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We are taking a lot of damage, though. Anywhere between 4 and 6. Ouch. Low roll? Not a low roll. Mid roll. Okay, your payback is gone, so we want to murder you for sure. Let's start with the defense. Okay. Into a tactical preparation to draw 2. Into a reliable follow-through. Draw a card, get an energy. Into a focus slash. Haste, draw a card. Okay. Let me think about this for a second here. 11. Hey, Amberlight, how you doing? Give ourselves a shield, which is not a bad idea. How do we actually kill this guy, though, is the question. Number of tacos yesterday? Holy, dude. That's sick. How are you feeling today is the real question. Was a good night? Let's go, dude. Give ourselves some shield, I think. And now we could heal for 4, and I think we probably should. So let's. Carrots and dip for you tonight. That seems reasonable, yeah. Love deck builders where you can play your entire deck if it works out. Agree. Big agree. Alright, that guy's going to heal and put on... Oh no, he's just doing a sucker punch. This is going to do a lot. Oh, it only did 1. Okay. Great. In that case, you're super dead, my dude. Okay. Think about this. Let's deal 1 damage to you and give you toxic. We'll then uppercut you to deal 3 damage and draw a card. Okay. Into a reliable to draw a card and gain an energy. Gain a haste, draw a card, deal 1 damage. Deal 2 damage, murder, heal 1, haste 1, gain an energy, and draw a card. And now we're in a not so great spot. So let's just block this damage, get payback, and end our turn. Nice. Didn't hit him back for 2 for some reason. Maybe it wasn't on combo. That could have been it. Okay. I don't know if we can do 15 damage this turn, but we can certainly try. So let's start off with a quick attack to deal 2 damage. We'll combo it to draw 2 cards. Okay, we'll combo that to draw a card and gain energy. Combo that to deal damage, gain a haste, draw a card. Okay. Combo that to gain another energy and also 2 shield. We could stun him. That is something in our power. That being said, we do not need to because we can deal 4 damage, gain an energy, discard a card, which will discard Pommel hit, and we'll big finisher kill this man. Get out of here, dude. Why? We needed a B card in order to activate it. I messed up. I done goofed. It's not A or B like this one. It's only B. Sad times. Start of the turn, you're dead anyways. Easy dub. Don't worry about that misplay I just made. Okay, we've upgraded defense. Currently it does 2 shield, and if we combo, it gains an energy. Okay, we can turn it into...
Skill issue.
Exactly. We can turn it to gain 4 shield and gain an energy. That's just a strict upgrade. Or we could turn it into a 2 cost that gives 6 shield and gains an energy. I'd rather have this. Okay, continue. Now Chaba can walk right in, and we'll see what happens here. Go, Chaba, go! Thanks to Alex's diversion, the plan had worked so far. The warehouse was left unguarded, yet it was far from a typical warehouse. 2 walls were lined with cages, one corner piled high with bags of synthetic pellet food, and chains scattered across the floor. Chaba scanned the cages and quickly found Luisa. Open the cage. There she is, let's get out of here. Chaba whispered as he unlocked her cage. On his way out, he looked back once more. Unfortunately, we can't take all of them. Who is Luisa, and why can't we help the other people? Okay. You seem to be locked with Chaba here. So, Alex, you're up. Rendezvous with them?
Okay, it's all clear. You can come out now.
Was it a dog?
Alexandra, I'm so glad you pulled this off. Please meet Luisa. My right hand on my right paw, if you will.
Okay. Sounds like you're probably right, Benjamin. It's probably a dog. Can I pet that dog? Luisa, let's freaking go. The good girl. Everyone's best friend. Ooh, Luisa has a robot arm. I love that. You thought it was? Yeah, you're absolutely right. Hi, Luisa. Ooh, that's exactly what I said. That's so funny. Hi, Luisa.
Hey there, girl. I'm Alex. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't worry. Why didn't you mention she's a dog? I
Pet
wouldn't
that
even
dog?
think of leaving this sweet puppy behind.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you would risk your life. for a
Always,
dog.
dude.
Okay, time to get moving. Take her and make sure you stay out of trouble. I'll get us that ship.
Hell yeah. Pet that dog. I didn't get to, but I hope I can later. Okay, we could heal. I don't think we need to be totally honest. At first glance, it looked like an old warehouse, the kind of place where you'd expect to find a chop shop, not the fully equipped operating room. It lacked the sleek, sterile, high-tech style of a corporate clinic, though you wouldn't care about that if you had staggered in at night with 3 bullets in your gut. We could patch it up, but let's look around for something useful instead. Okay, we got $200 in toxic healing. Protect the dog at all costs? I agree. Heal 8 HP to self and gain toxic 2. Instead, gain toxic 1. So it's heal 8 HP, but take 1 damage. That's not that bad. It does cost 2, though, which is very expensive. There wasn't much of value except for a few ampules of painkillers. Some clinics in the slums might be interested. And they could be useful to her, too. Okay, push on. Take a quick look to see what that upgrades into, but I can't imagine I'm going to want to use that. Too expensive. Where is it? There it is. Ooh, reduce the cost, though? Okay. This is the same thing, but with a cost reduction. This, instead of reducing toxic, gives you a haste. Either way, it gets pretty good, but using it 20 times is rough with the 2 cost. And also, how often do I need healing, really? I think we'll leave it out for now, but maybe we'll put it in later. Okay. Something about this feels off. Okay, let's have Chaba do stuff over here just in case. Luisa looked genuinely happy to be outside. It didn't seem she had been harmed. Drago's men usually relied on dogs for guarding certain locations, and that clearly wasn't her forte. She'd likely spend most of her time sleeping. Famous last words, yeah. But now she stubbornly insisted on investigating a cluster of crates at the far end of the port. While wandering around wasn't the best idea, Chaba was just glad they finally reunited. Okay, let's investigate the crates, dude. Luiza's probably helping us. Hard Scavenge. Deal 3 damage. If it eliminates the enemy, heal 3 HP to itself. I mean, I don't care. But it might upgrade into something cool. This had to be the filthiest part of the port, but Luisa didn't seem discouraged at all. In fact, she was even more driven, treating every piece of trash as if it might be the most important thing in the world. She was committed to inspecting each one thoroughly. Okay, good job, Luisa. Take a look at that card as well. How often do I need healing? Gets hit with a fireball based on true D&D story. I believe that. Okay. Heal 4 damage if it eliminates the enemy. Heal 4 HP to self. Okay, making it free, though? Making it free is crazy. I only have 20... I kind of wish you... I don't think I've ever said this in a deck building game, but I kind of wish you could have more than that amount of cards. It was friendly fire as well. Yikes, dude. I played the wizard in a group of idiots that was constantly getting in my way. And, yeah, I had to hold off all the time on using spells that I wanted to use. Might have been yours too, but we don't talk about that. Fair enough. We're going to toss in Scavenge, I think. Is it a bad idea? Probably. Probably it is. Should I do it? I'm not going to. I changed my mind. I think it's better than Poison Sting, though. Or Poison Blade. Let's get rid of Poison Blade for now and upgrade Scavenge. Just free, dude. You can't argue with free. All right, Alex, your turn.
Hello?
Hello.
You're kinda in my way.
You look cool.
You're with Kowalski, right? Listen, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I have a ship to catch. I believe I already talked it out with your boss. So if you don't mind, how about we don't do this now? Okay.
Your mouth sewn shut?
Come on, then.
Oh, okay. We can't talk our way out of this. Hi, Morgan. Learn an important lesson. Fireball in a closed space and close combat is not good. True. The silent bounty hunter, the bad. Taking with you something, 2 stones. Okay, so the first guy was the good. This lady's the bad, which means there's probably a final enemy that's the ugly, is my guess. Yeah, you got to be careful when you AoE. That is for sure. What is happening here? You are attacking me, which is Tissue Harvest. Deal 2 HP. Sorry, deal 2 damage, heal 4 HP. Okay. Gross. What are you doing? You're gaining 3 shield and dealing 8 damage equal to current shield. That's rough. So you're going to do 6 damage if I don't attack you? Okay. Well, I'm going to charge you. I'm going to ditch Omni Slash. I'm going to 1 more dance to draw a card. And get an energy back. Okay. Ever heard the Children of Bodom song Morgan? Not bad, not bad. I probably have, but off the top of my head, I do not know what you're talking about. Morgan is a pretty famous name, though. Usually of, like, a wizardy lady. Morgan is a cool name. I think there was a Morgan in Dragon Age, wasn't there? I think I'm just going to heal up for 3, get some bleed, and then end my turn. We're definitely taking damage. Probably 5, if I'm not mistaken. She isn't even fighting, it's just the drones. My guess is that there's going to be a phase 2, but I'm not positive. You think it's from a Norse myth? Interesting. Possible second phase? That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Look at what we're doing here. I think that we start with reinforced defense for 4 shields. We combo that into a tactical preparation to draw cards and not discard. Combo that into attacking you, gaining an energy, drawing another card. We combo that into gaining a haste and drawing another card. Combo that into gaining an energy and drawing another card. We combo that into gaining an energy, healing 1, getting a haste, drawing a card. And now we don't have anything to combo, unfortunately. We can do a scavenge. Combo into drawing a card and dealing more damage. We're out of energy. Okay, and next hand is going to be pretty bad. Thunder turn here and probably take, what, 5 damage again? Except we're blocking 4 of it, so 1. Ouch. Okay, that's not so bad. We're going to start off with tactical preparation. We are going to ditch big finisher. Do you think there will be a combo for C? I hope so, because C ends all of our combos currently. And I would love for that to not be the case. We're going to stun this guy. And then we're going to big murder this guy. Haste, draw a card. Draw a card, deal 2 damage, gain 2 shield. Haste, draw a card. It might be something rare but strong. I hope so. Draw a card, gain an energy.
Skill issue.
Hey, Limmy Ding, how you doing? Deal 3 damage, draw a card. Nah, we shouldn't do that. But then we can't get the haste anyways, so we might as well. Alright, we've murdered the man. Get out of here. And then next turn, we're set up pretty well. End turn. Okay. You're dealing 2 damage and healing for 4. I think what we do is we start with a 0 cost that deals 1 damage. We combo it to gain a haste and deal 2 damage. Combo that to gain another haste and draw a card. The rest of our hand's kind of dead. We'll combo this to draw a card, heal 1, haste 1, and get an energy. And then from here, there's not a whole lot we can do. Can't cast Omni Slash because we don't have enough in our garbage, unfortunately. We'll just play this off spec. Discard Omni Slash, I think. Is the letter connected to the strength of the card or just random? It's not connected to the strength as far as I know. I think it's just, they probably balance the game around the, like, what letters each card has, because you can do, like, infinite combos almost. Have I ever played Honkai? I have not. Is it any good? I've not played, the other one by that company either, Genshin Impact. Okay, what are you doing now? Ignore shield, deals 2 damage, gives bleed. That's quite annoying, and I hope you don't do that. Let's see what we can do here. We can start here. Combo into a card draw. Okay, I should not have gambled. Card draw me an A, please. Thank you. We don't need the energy, so we're just going to play this. If you like this game style in anime, you'll love it. Some gacha can never hurt. I hate gacha games. Is it a gacha game? Combo, draw a card. I think we quit while we're ahead and just stun this guy so he can't heal. Or damage me, or give me bleed. And then end turn. Okay. We start off with this. We heal ourselves for 4. We combo into drawing a card, gaining energy. No clue, you might be thinking of something else. Draw 2 more cards. Okay, gain an energy, draw another card. Gain an energy, discard a card. Discard Slow Blade. Then we'll play this to gain an energy, draw a card, and then we can finish you with a big old finisher. Get out of here. Easy dub. Okay, there was no second phase. We gained another card called Flow. Gain an energy, discard a card. Combo C, there's one. Instead, only gain energy. Wait, we already have that card, but it's different. It's gotcha, but you haven't spent a penny on it, and you loved it when you played. Okay. A strange feeling washed over Alex. When she looked around, her mysterious adversary was nowhere to be seen. It might have been the adrenaline from the fight, but it felt like a foggy haze was dissolving around her. In the distance, the faint screeching of crows echoed. Spooky, she thought. The game itself is free? Is it generous with its free-to-play people? Get out of here. Okay. Let's take a look at our deck real quick. Yeah, this is the same card as the other flow that we have, but instead of comboing off of B, it combos off of C. Sorry, it's not called flow, it's called focus. Gotcha is good if you can play without spending on it. I feel like gotcha games exist to make you spend money, though, so it's hard to find a game where that's true. If it weren't true, though, like if it was an entirely free gotcha game, though, it'd be fun. All right, let's go here. I know it's free, but also, like, I'm sure there's incentives to spend money, is what I meant. Like, if there was no option to monetize the game outside of paying for it, I think I'd have more fun with it. The night had dragged on, but it wasn't over yet. They still didn't have what they came for Caroline. Alex had a feeling that getting the ship wouldn't be so simple. Look around. She spotted a small, leaky motorboat named Hope, a sorry sight that made Alex sneer at the irony. Yet as she sorted through the debris on board, she uncovered a nearly full first aid kit. Maybe there's still hope, she thought, her lips twitching into a smile. Salvage something valuable. 200 buckaroonies. One of these days, Carell would tell her he's not a pawn shop and that she should stop bringing him all this junk, but since they were low on cash, this wasn't going to be today. Push on. What game doesn't do that? Yeah, I can't think of a gotcha game that doesn't do that. You're absolutely right. You play Limbus Company. That one is really playable without spending. I think I've heard of that one. That's got to do with SCP stuff, right? All right, let's go to his dialogue.
Come on, you two. We don't have time for strolling around. Let's get out of here before the whole port's after us.
Yeah, sorry. Louisa thought she smelled something and wouldn't budge until we check it out.
That's no problem. Louisa's great.
There she is, my beautiful Caroline.
Doesn't look like much. Will she get us out of here?
Of course. Before we sail, there's a few things we need to take care of. Care to help?
Sure. Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Ruina. I've played Library of Ruina, but not Lobotomy Corporation, though I have seen it played. That's pretty cool, though. It's a gotcha game, you said? Okay. What are you going to do? What do you want me to do? How much time do you need? What do you want me to do?
What do you need me to do in the meantime?
I bet I'm gonna set off at least 10 alarms as soon as I step on that deck. So should any clowns show up, just distract them to buy me some time. Once the ship starts to move, hop aboard and we'll set off for the horizon.
Okay, that sounds easy enough. Great games, but the difficulty curve makes you want to cry. Yeah, it does get pretty hard, doesn't it? Limbus is gotcha, yes. My doctor gives lobotomies in his basement for free. That's very generous of him. Okay. What are you gonna do?
What's your move gonna be?
Louisa and I are going to sneak aboard the ship. We will need some time to get it ready. Gotta cut the mooring lines, run diagnostics, and check the fuel and cooling systems and navigation. Otherwise, it's gonna be a really short ride. Oh, and I will prep a few surprises for anyone dumb enough to come in after us.
Do the dialogue options have a big impact on the game? I haven't played it long enough to find out, but I know that the dialogue options in the mission will open up different routes for you. So I think probably yes. And also, like for example, the one with the dog where we let her scavenge, that gave us a card that I don't think we otherwise would have gotten. And then when we went to the location to hack, we got a map, which we then went to another location where we used the map and got another card. So I think, I don't know how big of an impact you're considering there, but they have an impact in that they get you cards somewhat frequently, and they also change routes. Um, it also seemed like in the first mission, we had the option to entirely shut off the power. Or no, sorry, we had the option to lock a bunch of people in the garage, or the option to turn off the elevator. I turned off the elevator thinking that it would make it so that they couldn't get to us and they wouldn't know that we were there, because locking them in seemed crazy. And I ended up having to use the stairs because the elevator turn off button was at the bottom, which was dumb. And by the time I got there, the thing I was looking for was gone. So that definitely affected the story. That being said, though, there was a lock on the door. So I feel like even if I had locked them in and got there before them, I might have had a different difficult thing to try and get through. So I'm not entirely sure, but it definitely does seem to affect individual missions at least. I'm not sure if there's a large long-term impact, because like I said, this is the only second mission I've done. But there's definitely impact on the missions that you're playing in, which is pretty neat. Isn't lobotomy some brain surgeon thing? Yeah, so lobotomies are horrible and old practices that, as far as I know, are not done anymore. But essentially, a lobotomy, they shove a needle into your brain and scramble it around, and they tried to use it to deal with mental health things. And a lot of the people lobotomized were women, and they claimed it helped with hysteria. So it was pretty sexist as well. Famously, one of the Kennedys' daughters was lobotomized and then kind of left in a home for the rest of her life. Very sad story. But yeah, it's a messed up medical practice that I don't think is done like anywhere anymore, because it doesn't do anything except for ruin someone's brain. The game makes much more sense now. Okay. Okay. We have to take a quick ad break. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're just going to mute the game, and we're going to listen to 3 minutes of music. I'm going to use the restroom. I suggest you do the same, or grab a snack, or do what you got to do. But don't worry, we're going to be back in 3 minutes, so don't go too far. We'll be right back. are back. Sorry about that, everyone. Turn the volume back up on this game. All right, how much time do you
How much time's this gonna take?
10 minutes, 15 minutes tops.
That's a lot of
if
time,
no one
dude.
bothers me.
Okay, let's do this.
Aye, aye, Captain. Let's move.
Okay. So, airline the ship, not the ex-wife. So, okay, so were we supposed to do the distraction before or after he gets on the ship? Probably doing it before would make more sense. So, I guess we'll do that. Who are you? You're new. Heal 9, gain 3 toxic. You should leave now. It's already 12:36. Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. And I hope you sleep well. That guy seems annoying. She's like a slightly easier to kill version of that guy. We have no B cards. Wanted to sleep sooner, but enjoyed the chat too much. Sorry to keep you up, man. I enjoyed the chat too, though. Thank you for being here, man. All right, let's see what we got here. This is a bad turn, dude. Deal 2 damage. Draw a card, gain a haste.
When there's no cops around, anything's legal.
True, very true. And, oh boy. You're dealing 4 damage, discarding 2 of my cards. You're dealing 4 damage, discarding 2 of my cards. Rough. A lot of damage. I guess let's gain some shield to try and mitigate some of that. And end turn. Ouch. I got my head cracked twice. I would blarg too at that. Okay, let's see. Let's do a scavenge first. Followed by a haste draw. Followed by Night Benjamin, sleep well. Followed by a 2 damage, gain a haste. Followed by a heal for 4. Followed by a heal for 1, haste 1, gain 1, draw 1. And there's not a great thing we can do from there. Let's just do a big finisher to kill. Get wrecked. Get out of here. You're dealing 4 damage to me and making me discard 2 cards. It's quite annoying. The bright side is that I can do 8 damage immediately. Get out of here, jerk. Okay, that's now removed from my deck for now. And then we will play this to get 4 shield. We'll play this in combo to draw 2 more cards. Great, love that. Play this to draw a card, gain an energy. Okay. We'll play this to draw a card, gain a haste. Alright. Pommel hit, we could stun ya. Not bad. Save that, though. Draw a card, haste. Okay. Heal for 4. Let's do that. Let's pommel stun ya. We'll save the other 2 cards for next turn. Get out of here. End turn. Okay, great. Start with that. Draw 2. Nice. Gain an energy, draw 1. Okay. Haste 1, draw a card. Dude, we're kicking the shit out of this guy. Draw 1, gain an energy. Haste 1, draw a card. 2 damage, haste 1. Heal 4, gain an energy, draw a card, or sorry, discard a card, I should say. Discard big finisher. 1 more dance. Okay. Then I think we just save our cards here. What are you doing here? You're healing 9 and giving yourself 3 toxic. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay. Now you're bashing me for 4. You're going to discard 2 of my cards. I hate that. Let's play this first. Discard the sword deflect. Get out of here. Okay. We'll follow that up by gaining a haste and drawing a card. That was the wrong thing to do. That was not in combo. I'm a dumb man. Okay. Uppercut. Deal 3 damage. Draw a card. Okay. Deal 3 damage. And that's it. Combo. Gain a haste. Draw a card. Okay. Draw a card, heal 1, gain a haste, whatever. Have you do what you gotta do. Draw 2, discard 1. Discard you. This is risky. Okay. Draw 2. We can no longer afford pommel hit. I shouldn't have risked it. Nope, I should have. Because we can do 3 damage and kill you. Easy dub. Get out of here. Okay, we leveled up quick attack. So we can modify it now. We can make it do 2 haste instead. Or you can make it gain a haste and return to your hand. That seems better. Continue. Okay, we've increased the danger level. It's getting kind of scary. Look at our deck real quick. I think we don't need more than one of you, and we don't have one, so that's... Sure, we'll keep it that way, I guess. Man, I wish we could make our deck bigger. Words I never thought I'd say in a deck builder. Okay, we can't move on until Chaba does his thing, so let's move him over here. See what his options are. You're moving real slow, my dude. Chaba rushed up to the bridge and surveyed the control panels. Caroline looked much the same as when he'd left her involuntarily a few weeks ago. With his eye closed, he took a deep breath. We're home, girl. I never thought I'd lay my eye on this place again, he said to Louisa, his voice almost cheerful. Okay. We should probably run diagnostics first. As Chaba began running the diagnostics on the internal systems, warning from almost every section of the ship started flooding the screen. Eventually, the count settled at 42. Okay, nothing critical, Chaba said, or smiled. Check the fuel and cooling systems. Gauge initially showed nearly a full tank, but when Chaba tapped it, it dropped to just under half. There was a fuel leak, too, so the ship wouldn't go full throttle, which is probably for the best, since the cooling system was only operating at 32% and wouldn't handle the overheating anyways. Sounds like we're in trouble. Check the navigation. Where the navigation system used to be, there was just 2 roughly cut cables. Apparently they needed it somewhere else, Chaba thought. No problem, I can navigate these waters with one eye closed. Start the engine. Okay, we did it.
Ladies, this is your captain speaking. Please fasten your seatbelts and hold on tight. Alexandra, please keep an eye on Louisa. She's not the biggest fan of explosions.
Oh, hell. Come on, girl. Quickly.
Full speed ahead!
All right. Chaba settled comfortably into the captain's chair and pushed the speed lever all the way forward. Caroline bobbed gently in the water as she picked up speed. As the dock lights flickered on, it became obvious that everyone already knew something was off. Fortunately, this old sea dog still had a few tricks up his sleeve. Want a surprise? Pressing an unmarked button, he opened a hidden compartment on the ship's underside and deployed 2 naval mines, similar to the ones that had cost him his legs years back. I did not know you were missing your legs, my dude. Chaba had made a few upgrades himself and rigged both mines with remote detonators. Flip the switch. Once Caroline was safely away from the 2 bouncing steel balls in the water, Chaba pressed the switch. 2 large consecutive explosions undoubtedly attracted more attention than a small ship leaving the harbor and fading into the distance. Reach for the hidden reserve. Chaba opened the bottom drawer beneath the control panel and pulled out a bottle. This calls for celebration, he thought. He leaned back in his chair and surveyed the bridge with a subtle smile. After a moment's hesitation, he shook his head and placed the bottle back in the drawer. Sail on. Is it just me, or he said the boat couldn't do full steam? He did say that, and he also said it would be dangerous to try, but here we are. Sail on. Okay, get out of there. That's Caroline.
The ongoing wave of violence on the southern bank of the Danube River shows no sign of stopping. The situation escalated last week with the arrest of Dragomir Drago Sarkan, an alleged gang leader by the Vortex Tactical Unit. Multiple witnesses have reported a series of explosions, suggesting a potential escalation of the unrest.
Okay.
Ahoy there, me hearty. Hop aboard and join the crew, ye scallywag.
Oh my god, cringe.
Hey, look at you. You barely set foot on this ship and you're already talking like a seasoned sailor, huh?
Well, we stole it. So I suppose that officially makes us pirates
That's a good
now.
point.
Yeah, a fine job, that. Now, we just have to hope this old adventure won't come back to bite us.
Well, if the gang war wasn't keeping them busy enough, the explosions certainly will. We should be off their radar for now. They won't bother chasing a small ship like ours. Plus, I have made sure that we will not be so easy to find.
Okay.
Sounds good. Now, for what we agreed upon...
Let me live on your boat.
Right, I have not forgotten, Alex. I owe you big time, especially for getting Louisa out of there. Now it's my turn to repay you the favor.
Thank you.
As for the stuff from the black market, just tell me what you need. I'll ask around. Oh. In the meantime, consider Caroline your home for as long as you need. Pick any free cabin that suits your fancy.
Oh yeah,
Thank
brother.
you, Captain.
Right, Sasha. Just relax for a while. Have a little nap or something. Then we need to have a chat.
Okay, that sounds ominous. Ooh, we got new stuff. Buy new cards or cyberware for your characters. Okay. Let's first do the most important thing, which is talk to Louisa.
Hey there, girl.
Pet Louisa. Absolutely.
Who's a good girl?
I love that. Okay. Let's tell Louisa about what troubles us.
So, you're gonna help us get through this mess, huh? Poor little thing. You have no idea what we dragged you into, do you? I'll give you a quick recap. It all started in Venice. Ever been there? It's alright. Quite a lot of dogs there, oddly enough. I think you'd like it.
Instant
Anyway, I
Kotaku
was
positive
supposed to
review.
get my
Yeah.
hands on this thing, the prototype they call it. And girl, did I mess
He's also
up.
summarizing what
Messed
happened
up big time.
in the first
And people got
hour
hurt.
that I didn't stream.
My best friend, too. And now there's people after me because they think I stole the stupid thing. But honestly, I have no idea where it even is. Which is a problem, you see, because there's also some other people who would very much like me to fetch it for them.
Yeah, we're kind of screwed.
And that's pretty much it. Quite a pickle, eh? So what do you reckon we should do?
Luisa's very
Yeah.
quiet.
Just think it over. No rush. But it was nice talking to you. Thanks, Louisa. You're a sweetheart.
Okay, we're gonna pet Louisa again.
Who's a good girl?
Yay! All right, bye, Louisa. All right, I'm glad we have a dog on our crew. I am a little weirded out that dog has humanoid hand, less humanoid leg, but that's pretty cool. Okay, Chaba, what you got for me?
Captain, thanks again for letting us stay on your ship.
Oh, but of course. Besides, Louisa really enjoys the company. You know, it's just been me and her for way too long.
Okay, what's the story behind you and Louisa?
How did you end up with Louisa? She clearly means much to you. I figure there must be a story behind it.
Ah, that girl is a survivor, just like me. It was back during the wars when I chanced upon her in a little port town. She was just a stray pup, lost and hungry. Oh, I couldn't bear to leave her behind, so I decided to bring her with me on the ship. I looked after her, shared my rations with her, Then, one stormy night, powerful currents
No.
veered our ship off course. We didn't know it at the time, but it was headed straight for a minefield. To this very day, I have no idea what overcame her, but Louisa sensed the danger. Her barking, waking up the whole crew.
He's a hero.
We did what we could, but it was too late. That tragic night, I lost my ship, lost 2 of my friends and some of my body parts. Louisa, too, suffered her own share. And despite the odds, we pulled through, rescuing one another in the process. Louisa, oh, she's such a good girl, you know.
Without a doubt. I completely understand now why leaving her behind was out of the question.
Okay. I officially like Chaba a lot more, and I love Louisa. You fight in the wars?
So you fought in the wars?
Oh, well, I was there, but not as a soldier. But hey, let's leave that for another time.
Okay. What's the ship's condition?
So how's the ship holding up? No offense, but she's seen better days for sure. And all those strange noises don't really inspire confidence either. Looks like she got a rough treatment from those punks.
Nah, she's always been like this. Good old Caroline. There's a potentially serious fuel system leakage. Some odd vibrations in the engine casing. And I have no idea where that water in the cargo hold is coming
Kind of
from.
important for a boat to not have water.
No worries, though. A little touch of expanding foam here, some well-done magic there, few cups of coffee, and we're good to go.
Oh, sure. What's there to worry about?
All right, well, at least Chaba's in good spirit. About those black market
You
connections.
said you could help get us some gear off the black market.
Oh, sure thing. Just tell me what you're looking for, and I'll see what I can get for you.
Okay, thanks, Chaba. Okay, I'm very curious about what cyberware is. Increased HP by 5. Start each combat with 3 shield. Okay, those are pretty boring, I have to be honest. And I don't care about any of these. A little bit of a bummer. We have like a... Okay, we have a certain amount of spots for cyberware. I guess I might as well buy both. They're not amazing, but also there's no reason to not have them. Okay. Good stuff. And it looks like we don't have anything else to do in this boat, so let's go to sleep, I suppose. 6 months ago.
Got your message. So, what's this urgent business you wanted to discuss?
This guy apparently died in our heist job that went wrong. Werner Schmidt, the gunslinger. Asking questions first, shooting later. I think he betrayed us, to be honest, but I'm not positive.
A job came my way, and it sounds like a jackpot. Something that could fix us for years. Maybe for good.
So, how much we talking?
8.
800 grand. Sounds
A lot of
interesting
cash
enough,
money,
I
dude.
guess.
8 million.
Holy.
Tell me more. What's the job?
It's a classic smash and grab. Infiltrate the Elika HQ in the Venice Arcology, steal a piece of tech, and deliver it for the drop-off.
I've never been to Venice, actually. But breaking into the Elika HQ? That sounds like a one-way trip.
Hence the hefty sum. We'll figure it out.
Let's say I'll bite. Who's we? Did Karel vet this job? And who's the client, anyway?
The job came through a broker. The client doesn't want to be directly involved. As for Karel, he's in the dark and I'd like to keep it that way.
Look, Alex, we've had a few good runs lately, but this is really pushing it. I need you to walk me through this, because right now I fail to see the appeal of this whole thing through all these red flags.
6
$8
months
million
from now,
bucks, dude.
Elika Bioengineering will hold a shareholders meeting for their 20th anniversary. They intend to unveil the top secret tech that'll reshape the trajectory of human development. So that's our timeline. The client covers all expenses and gear. Our job is to swipe and deliver the prototype before the big reveal.
Huh.
You see now? No more small-time jobs. This is it. This is our chance to finally ditch this place and go fully
It's just when it
independent.
always goes wrong.
I mean, I love Karel, but it'd be nice to keep a larger piece of the pie for once.
Well, this hardly sounds like a two-person job.
I'd like to keep it small, but we might need a techie and a driver to round out the team. So what do you say? Are you with me on this? 'Cause I'm sure as hell not gonna do it without you.
You know what? I've never seen myself as a millionaire type, but hey, what the hell? I'm in, Alex. Hope I won't regret it.
You will. Present day. 25 days until the deadline. All right. What you got for me, Karel?
Hey, I've been looking into that ledger you found aboard the Franz Josef, trying to dig up more about those dodgy containers.
I'm listening.
Just for argument's sake, let's say the prototype miraculously found its way into Istro City, aboard some bizarre ship you stumbled upon entirely by chance.
Yeah, as long as we don't have anything better, let's roll with that assumption.
So, if that were the case, it's not entirely crazy that whoever made off with the prototype would try to fence it through someone like Maximilian Luxemburg.
Okay. That was the name on the ship that we saw. Who's this, Luxembourg?
Who's this Luxembourg guy, anyway? I've heard the name and seen some pics online, but he doesn't strike me as a big-shot mobster.
Well, you see, Maxi is a special kind of animal, posing as a celebrity, philanthropist, patron of the arts, and such. Guy claims he's part of the nobility.
And is he?
Nah, he bought that title the same way he did that castle he lives in. The fact is, he's a money launderer, arms dealer, and a fence, all wrapped up in his own ego.
Sounds like a good dude.
Anyway, he's hosting a gala evening with a vernissage and auction at the castle in 6 days.
Which sounds like the perfect front for a major exchange to go down. We need to get in there.
Precisely.
Okay. How did they say this was pronounced? Mekahana, I think they said. What about the Mekahana lead?
Let's not forget that 3 of those containers were shipped to Mechanica.
Mechanica.
Shouldn't we be pursuing that lead?
Oh, most definitely. But I'd rather we exhaust all other options before making the move against one of the most ruthless megacorps in town.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
How do you think we should proceed?
Okay, so if we followed the Luxembourg lead, what would be our next step?
Whatever precious cargo he had shipped from Venice, it'll most likely be stored in his castle vault.
I see. So we're breaking into a vault then.
Yeah, about that. Listen, I've been thinking, we're a little out of our depth here.
New crew member.
Can't argue with that, I suppose. But I got a feeling I'm not gonna like where this is going.
More crew
Sasha?
members.
I think we
Hell
need
yeah,
more
brother.
people.
No, not a chance. We've already pulled the captain into this mess. I'm not risking anyone else dying because of me.
No one is going to die. You will if you try to storm that castle with just your glowy butter knives.
Oh, thank you so much for the unwavering faith you have in me.
I'm being serious. We need to bring in a hacker, maybe some muscle, and a couple more reliable people. I don't see how we're pulling this off otherwise.
We're on a rather tight schedule and budget. Plus, you know how risky it is to bring more people in.
All right then. It's your operation. So, how are we getting into that vault?
Well, we will... Okay. Maybe having a proper hacker wouldn't hurt.
Huh, see? Now that you finally got some sense, let's throw some names on the table.
Okay. Ricky, she's pretty good with this kind of tech. Mirage, we did some jobs together. Ghostwalker, that guy's basically a wizard. Zero, he practically lives on the grid. I want a wizard on my team.
Guess the team could use someone like Ghostwalker.
Yeah, he turned out to be some kind of rogue AI.
Oh, that makes some of my past conversations with him quite awkward.
Wow. Okay. Mirage, we did some jobs together. You probably pull in someone that you've done jobs with.
What about Mirage? He was pretty good.
Oh, he got caught all right. Vortex busted him in Budapest a month ago. He got his sister Mouse, was it? What about her?
Mousy? No way. She hates my guts and tried to shoot me the last time I saw her.
Okay, how about Ricky? She's pretty good with this kind of tech.
Would you mind dropping Ricky a call?
Nah, I heard she's out of the game.
Oh, dead?
Nah, fate worse than that. Gone legit. Working for the Corpos now.
Ooh. 0?
Okay. 0?
Retired. He flatlined for 3 minutes straight on his last job. Lost the edge.
Holy crap. Okay, then you've exhausted all my options, my friend.
Honestly, I'm out of ideas. Don't think anyone would be exactly thrilled to work with us. Did you have someone specific in mind?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did. I need to make some calls. Let's meet in Riviera tomorrow at 6. And trust me, Sasha.
Haven't gotten me killed so far.
All right. What do we do now? World map, probably. That's where we are. Cafe Bar Riviera. Yadron's fine establishment is a reliable hideout for folks in your line of work. Okay. We don't have a to-do list, so I guess we're going to the bar. I mean, okay, that's probably our new person. I think I recognize her from the key art. Ooh, another dog. This one's in a coat. I love you. Boba. I wish I could pet you. What else we got in here? Nothing. Let's talk to Yadron.
Seems like you found yourself a new four-legged sidekick.
Ah, you mean Boba. Tetska brought her in. She's practically family now. Keeps me company and safeguards this fine establishment.
Does she now? Oh, what a good girl.
Yeah, she is on bouncer duty. Like yesterday, 2 drunk corpo rats thought they'd end their night out here. She showed them the door. I doubt they'll ever think of coming
Let's
back.
go, Boba. All right. I would love to pet you. I like your jacket. It's very cool. All right, Karel. What you got for me?
Sasha, hey! This is Zoya, our new potential intern. Zoya, meet Alexandra.
Hi, Zoya.
Hi. I imagined someone
Older.
more hardened.
Mr. Spacek told me about your situation and that you need someone with special skills.
Okay. Zoya Chernak, the grid runner. Teenage cyber witch. Okay. Cool goggles.
Please, call me Carl. This is a safe space. We can speak plainly here. We need a grid runner, hacker, computer wizard. You get my meaning.
Oh, I've been running the grid since I was 5. I'm very reliable. I write my own programs. I have my own gear. So what's the, angle?
Breaking into a vault. Well, should we talk money first? Probably talk money first before we get into the details.
As for the pay, you get 2K up front and the cut is 5%, which is a lot.
4K upfront, 7% cut, and I keep all the tech we get on the way. Then you
Wow.
have a deal.
6%, and we'll talk about the tech. And I'm counting on you to deliver, Miss
Cherniak.
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 Like Babka Cherniak, the Vidma?
Yeah, she's my grandma. Why? Does that change the deal in any way?
Cherniak.
I mean, it might. If anything goes south, I'll end up as a borscht ingredient. I have enough problems already.
Not sure about this.
I don't know. Karel, do you have anyone else we could talk to?
No, please, listen. I'll take your 6%. Or 5. We can share the tech, whatever you say. I really want this job. Please.
I guess beggars can't be choosers. All right, but you'll stay as far from the heat as possible. Pack your gear and we'll pick you up at 10. Make sure you're not followed.
Yes! Thank you! You won't regret it.
I sure hope so.
Okay, welcome to the team, Zoya. All right, I think that's where we're going to call it for today's episode, but I appreciate everyone being here. We'll probably be back with more tomorrow if you guys are interested in seeing more. I had a really fun time with it. But yeah, if you're on the Twitch side, stick around. We'll raid into someone. See who's on right now. Let's see. Anyone playing anything even remotely similar? Probably not. Let's see. It looks like Lucy Goose Games is on, and she's playing Nancy Drew, the White Wolf of Icicle Creek. Excuse me. Let's raid into her. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I really appreciate it. And I hope I see you tomorrow. We'll be back at 4 p.m. EST if you're interested in joining. Not entirely sure what we're playing yet, but yeah, I hope you'll join me anyways. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Take care, and I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.